So over the past year, I've been modifying this Yamaha R7, and I've enjoyed every single mod that I've got for it. But there were a couple mods that I didn't enjoy and I regret installing on the bike. One of them being these LED lights over here. These are from VF Designs, and I made an installation video on it. And you know, the installation was a little bit tedious, but I got it to work. And overall, I still think they look pretty cool for the most part. But unfortunately, I've decided in this video that I'm going to be taking them off the bike for various reasons. I feel like they're a little bit tacky. You know, I do like the way they look with the, integrated signals and whatnot, but I feel like the quality of these lights are not that great. As you can see, the adhesive over here is already separating from the 3M tape. And also just the overall fitment with the cables, looping through tail here just doesn't really look that clean. On top of that, when I made that video, installing these lights, a lot of you guys who watched that video actually went ahead and purchased these lights. And after installing it, I heard that you guys had a lot of issues. Some of the complaints were the 3M adhesive was not strong enough, or the lights just end up failing completely and just not working anymore. I myself have experienced the separation issues with the 3M adhesive, and I actually had one of the lights go out at some point, and I had to take apart the whole entire bike and replug everything just to make sure the connections are good, and that's why it's lighting up again and it's working. But I feel like the overall quality and the reliability of these lights are not up to par with what I want to put on the bike. So in this video, I decided to just take them off and just not deal with all the hassle and not promote a product that is going to have issues with my viewers. I want to show you guys some cool mods, some things that you guys can do for yourself. But if it's not something that I'm happy with or something that you guys aren't happy with, I don't want to promote that. I'm not here to crap on the company. I think they make amazing products, and I think that their concept is really unique and really, really cool. But yet again, I can't really promote something that does this after a few weeks. Also, another thing to mention is because the cables are so thick and they're sandwiched in between the rear seat, it actually causes clearance issues with my rear seat. So I have trouble closing the seat down a lot of times because this mechanism here is getting jammed within the cables. So overall, just too much hassle with maintaining this kit over here. I can barely even use the trunk space anymore because every time I take the seat off, it's going to be a headache to put it back on. And it also makes it a little bit easier because I did order a new fairing kit for the bike, and so I'm going to have to take them off anyway. But yeah, I might put them back on. I don't know, in the future, who knows? What if I want to rock them again? But for the time being, I will be taking these off, and I'm going to show you guys the entire process. I want to do this in the simplest way possible where I don't have to disassemble all the fairings again just to get this out of here. I'm assuming I can just remove the seat, remove this piece, and start disconnecting the cables and kind of just working my way out of here. So first things first, we're going to remove this piece over here, remove the seat, and disconnect all the electric. Before we continue with the video, I want to do a quick little flex. Check out this t-shirt. This is available on our website right now, CLICHEBUILT.com. That's the back. But yeah, let's get back to the bike. Holy cow, I don't know if you guys see that, but it looks like there's a whole spider infestation in my bike. Look at all these spider webs. I wonder how that happened. Oh my, this bike has been sitting here for a few weeks now, so maybe that's why, but I don't think that's a good thing that we have spider webs in here. This is just the downside of keeping your bike outdoors. I can't really do anything about it, but yeah, this is the first time I've seen spider webs in the inside of the bike. Sometimes I see it on the outside, but yeah, that's kind of rough. I gotta really detail this thing one day, make sure we don't have things crawling around in here, because that's not good. Imagine they laid some eggs on my bike. That would be pretty bad. So we have our signal lights here, these two, and then our daytime running lights. So I don't think we have to remove too much stuff. I'm going to try to use a knife for leverage just to kind of release the clips. Alright, that was pretty simple. We got all the connections out of here, just like that. I'm going to tuck all this underneath here so we don't have anything shorting out. So now we're going to peel off the adhesive, and we're going to just kind of, I guess, pull at it little by little. Alright, so I got all the adhesive off. Luckily it didn't leave any residue, which is nice. I think the heat today kind of helps with that. But if you look at this, oh my goodness, I don't think this is usable anymore. I think this is pretty much donezo, unless you replace the adhesive on here if you want to reinstall this. At least examining how this thing is built, it does look kind of cheaply made. It's literally just an LED strip, and this is gaff tape, like the photographer's tape that he just taped over it. So I can tell it's very cheaply made, and there's like aluminum foil in here. You can kind of make this yourself, honestly, for like $5-10 bucks. So that's that. Alright, so here we have the entire harness all removed and ready to go. Alright, so there we have it. As you can see, we removed the LED strips on here. It was a lot easier taking them off versus putting them on. It took me like 5 minutes to take them off. But yeah, I think it looks a lot cleaner now. I don't have any weird wires dangling in this area. Also, the rear seat can actually fit properly now. It just took one shot to put it down. So yeah, I'm glad that we took that off, and I think everything on the bike is pretty much ready to go for the new fairing kit. Like I said, I did put the order in, but it's going to take about 3 weeks or 4 weeks for it to come, just because it's custom painted. I might change out these bolts as well, because it's not going to really match with the new color that I'm going for. But in terms of all the modifications, everything's going to be pretty much the same. But yeah, guys, this is the last look of the R7 in its black form. No longer going to look like this, and I will miss it. My plan with this bike is, after I put the new fairing kit on, I'm going to be selling all of the OEM fairings. So if any of you guys want them, I will be selling them. These are all OEM parts, you know, all black. There are a couple scratches and, you know, surface scratches and whatnot on here. Let's take a nice good look at this thing before it's no longer gonna look like this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on the post notifications if you haven't already. This has been your boy RickyMoto, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.